Never sell yourself short. Top 5 at 2016 Raw Nationals, Atlanta, Georgia. Relationship goals. Alright guys, as usual, a commentary that is completely unplanned and I'm going to run with it. It is currently Christmas Eve. It is 7:30 in the morning as I'm shooting this, so I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Try not to focus on things that are going to piss you off. It's a happy time. It's supposed to be a good time. So, Merry Christmas. Hope everyone has an awesome holiday, or happy holidays, whatever the hell you want to hear. I say Merry Christmas. But, okay, I wanted to point out that I got these new shoes today. They are Asics. It's a brand of shoe, and they do carry wrestling shoes, so that's what I got is red, white, and blue. So, America, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to throw a picture in there right now. Yeah, love them. I'm excited. But what I wanted to get at in this video was squatting. If you guys know, I typically squat a lower bar, and that's something that I just felt comfortable with over time. I've never experimented too much with high bar because it doesn't feel comfortable for me. But something that's important that people need to understand is that there's no right way to do anything. There's no now, you know, there might be a more efficient way to go about your training, say, or something like that, but people don't, you're not just going to squat more if you switch to low bar. You're not just going to squat more if you switch to high bar, okay? It doesn't work that way. You have to use your leverages and go with what feels good for you and in your training. And that would be low bar for me, and that's what I'm doing here. It's not super low, but it's definitely not super high. I just find that shelf in my back, and that's where it feels, and you know, that's where it goes. I squeeze my back in very, very tight. I try to squeeze in every muscle from the top of my back down to the bottom of my spine, and I feel better. You know, I'm much more tight. I try to keep my core tight. Everything needs to be tight, and everything needs to be repeatable. Right there, find that shelf. Everything needs to be repeatable, and you know, your setup, your walkout, you snag a breath, you pick it up, you walk out, take a couple steps, shuffle your feet, and you go. You want everything to be able to carry over into a meet effectively and efficiently. Now also, something else, I don't know if you guys noticed, I'm not wearing my squat shoes. That's just something I wanted to experiment with again because I always wear my elevated heel Reebok CrossFit shoes. So I kind of want to try out squatting flat-footed, which is another reason I'm going to use these new shoes I got. I'm going to give it a shot. Now, primarily they're for deadlifts, but I will try to squat in them. I got a big ass, dude. The reason I'm always filming myself from the side is I want to make sure I'm hitting depth. That's so important for me. I always want to make sure that my hip crease is going below the top of my knee. That's important. As a judge and as a lifter, I did pass my state referee test, and I had a fun time judging that meet. I don't know if I pointed that out or mentioned that. So yeah, anything that in your training when it comes to your setup or just your training philosophy is something that you're going to have to figure out. Say hi. Say hi. This is our little cute little stray kitty. He's so nice. Okay. That's something you're going to have to figure out over time. You know, we're all so new to the game, at least I am. You know, I started powerlifting a year ago, and I'm planning to do it for a very, very long time. Things are going to change. Things are going to get better. That's just something I got to figure out. Like, my squat has been just booming, and I've been having very low volume and very low frequency, so I'm going to keep it that way until something, you know, gets stagnant, and then I will change it up and see what I can do to improve that. Until something stops improving, continue to do what you're doing. Sorry, my alarm went off and it effed up my video. But yeah, I'm not going to get into, you know, what works better to hit certain muscles, high bar, low bar. I'm doing high bar actually here, just some pause squats, kind of work on my quads a little bit more than my hamstrings. Doing low bar is a little more hamstring dominant, I believe, and high bar is targeting your quads a little bit more. And my quads are weak because I never do that. But yeah, sorry, this commentary kind of sucked ass, but what I'm getting at is do not stop doing what you're doing if it's going well. Don't listen to someone else that this might work better. If you are doing well and you are making improvements and you're getting stronger, don't quit that. Continue to do that And until you come stagnant, and only then can you maybe think about tweaking something in your training. And don't tweak anything too fast. Make slow changes in your training. You don't want to switch something up just right then and mess something up. Slow changes. If you're widening your feet, you know, go an inch at a time or so. Just keep it slow, keep it steady. Do not compare yourself to somebody that is much more experienced than you are. Do it how you need to do it, and just continue to make improvements and do this for a long time.